Welcome back to This Is Not CBC.
All right, you guys, stop scrolling right now because what I'm about to tell you might just ruin your day, or at least ruin their day if anyone finally asks questions.
What advice would you have for the youngster?
Going to a central banker for political advice is never a good idea.
They want you scared, terrified, panicked. Global warming, net zero, climate catastrophe. The fear machine is real. And while you tighten your belt, they are tightening their portfolios. Funny how that works, huh? Let's start with the revolving door, shall we? They walk between top government posts, global finance, and advisory boards like it's a catwalk. Every time they switch hats, somebody else's money mysteriously lines up for their friends. They have a habit of showing up where the money is. Reconstruction projects in Ukraine, green energy and climate transition funds, big infrastructure contracts. And who are the winners? Surprise! The same insiders, the same elite networks, the same Brookfield players. And they keep saying it's all ethical. Ethics screens, transparency statements, blah, blah, blah. If they had nothing to hide, why not show the receipts? Oh, and don't forget the global ties: China, international infrastructure, overseas reconstruction opportunities. They manage billions worldwide. And when public policy or spending touches those markets, who benefits? Yep, they do. Coincidence or a pattern? Let's keep our eye on Jamaica and see if Brookfield gets that deal, shall we? And here's the part you don't see on CBC. They use your fear to line their pockets. Every climate scare, every net zero warning, every AI generated dystopia, it convinces people to give up cash, give up control, give up consent, while their firms swoop in to buy assets, win contracts, and grow their empires. Billions of your tax dollars flow outward. Someone profits, but they say, trust us, it's for the greater good. And if you question it, you're a conspiracy theorist, right? They push rules, taxes, and programs that crush local businesses. They make it harder to build, to compete, to thrive in Canada, while their networks profit from the chaos they create. Zero accountability, endless excuses. And let's talk about transparency, shall we? They claim ethics screens. They claim they have everything they need. They claim they're doing it for us. But where's the full disclosure? Where are the detailed filings? Where are the contracts for reconstruction, climate projects, and green funds that their friends somehow always win? They don't show you. And that's why you should ask. Canada could be the richest, freest country on earth. Natural resources, talent, we've got it all here. But they have made it harder to work, harder to profit, harder to compete. Meanwhile, their portfolios thrive. Your children pay the price. You know what, Canada? Don't be embarrassed if you voted for them. Seriously, they were smooth. They were clever. They knew exactly what to say. They used fear to get your attention: fear of the world ending, fear of the other guy. We know who I'm talking about. And fear of chaos. Yeah, they used Trump to scare you. Remember that. They said he was the danger. Meanwhile, they were sliding their own insiders into power. They grabbed a polished global banker, the kind who knows how to turn other people's money into personal power, and wrapped him in a superhero cape. They told us he was Canada's new financial savior, and people believed it because Canadians are good hearted, trusting people. But what did we get? The fear machine turned up to max volume. Division, mistrust, neighbors at each other's throats. They turned Canadians against one another, then sat back and watched while they grew richer, more connected, and more untouchable. And when some of us finally said, hey, wait a second, what happened? Fear, threats, punishment. Ordinary Canadians saw what happens when you question power. You get labeled, You get silenced. You get made an example of. It's control, plain and simple. The kind that hides behind nice words, soft smiles, and for your safety slogans. The kind that tells you to sit down and be quiet while they decide what's best for you. They forgot something though. They work for us, not the other way around. We are the employers. We are the taxpayers. We are the heartbeat of this country. And when the people who were elected to serve start acting like owners, that's when Canadians need to stand up and remind them this isn't your playground, it's our home. So, no, don't feel embarrassed. Feel angry. Feel awake. Feel ready to hold them accountable because this country doesn't belong to the elites or the insiders or the global think tanks. It belongs to the people who built it, the people who love it, the people who won't be scared into silence anymore. We have to demand the receipts, guys. We have to freeze the contracts until independent auditors verify them. We have to insist on transparency. We have to follow the money. That's what we need to do. This is not CBC. This is your money. And these elites, they better start answering questions or we'll keep asking louder. Thanks for watching.